Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Educarte. And in today's video, we are going to do exercise 1.4 because I've skipped the exercise 1.4. This is because it contains only two questions which are also done using magnifying glass and using magnifying glass and can also be explained in notebook but cannot be explained on the board. So any teacher, I mean it will be unable to be explained on the board. In any video, I'll explain it to you, or in shorts, I'll explain to you using a notebook. Okay, so let's do exercise 1.5. It contains total 5 questions. Question 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, firstly, we'll do question number 1. Question number 1 has 5 subparts. Number 1 is 2 minus root 5. So we have to tell is it rational or irrational. Let me write all of them. Number 2, 3 plus root 23 minus root 23. And third one, 2 root 7 upon 7 root 7. Okay, and now fourth one, 1 by root 2. And last fifth one, 2 pi. Now I have to tell, and all of us have to tell whether these all 5 are irrational or irrational. Each of them we have to tell. Firstly, this one. This will be irrational. I will denote IR as irrational and R as rational. So this will be irrational. Why? Because 2 minus root 5. The answer will come in points and that too will not stop. Non-terminating, non-repeating. And now this one. You will say that this is also irrational. But no. This is minus root 23. This is plus root 23. So they both will get cancelled. Answer will be 3, which is rational number. So this one also same confusing as that. Root 7 will get cancelled. So 2 by 7 will be left, which is rational. 1 by root 2, it is, you can see it is irrational because root 2 is below, and also if it would be on upper side in numerator, then also it will be irrational because root 2 is a non-terminating, non-reoccurring. And 2 pi we know that it is irrational, so irrational multiplied by rational is always an irrational number. So it will be irrational. Now I will repeat. First is irrational, second is rational, third is rational, fourth irrational, and fifth also irrational. So let me erase all of them. So now our question is, so I'll tell you the question. Simplify each of the following expressions. There are total 4 expressions. 3 plus root 3, 2 plus root 2. 3 plus root 3 multiplied by 2 plus root 2. These are getting multiplied. So you write this one this side or this side. It is the same thing. This is first one. Now second one, 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. Now there are two more, but firstly let's solve these two. Yes, so this one. So we all know that in 2 are bracket, so and there 2 are in multiply. So firstly we'll multiply these two and then we'll multiply these two, which means we can write them as 2 into 3 plus root 3 plus this one symbol and root 2 into 3 plus root 3. Okay, now 2 into 3 it is 6 plus 2 into root 3 it is 2 root 3 plus root 2 into 3 it will be 3 root 2 and at last once more plus root 2 into root 3 root 6. This will be our last answer. And this one, see, this is 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. So we can say that 3 square minus root 3 square. How? Because a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So we can write it as this one. Now 3 square is 9 minus root 3 square is 3 and 9 in minus 3 it will be 6. So we have got our answer as 6. Now root 5 plus root 2 whole square. Root 5 plus root 2 whole square. And over here it is root 5 minus root 2, root 5 plus root 2. Root 5 minus root 2, root 5 plus root 2. So let's solve this. Root 5 plus root 2 whole square. Firstly I'll write root 5 square. Root 5 square is 5. Root 2 square is 2 plus this 2 multiplied by root 5 multiplied by root 2. Root 5 into root 2 it is root 10 and multiplied by 2 it is 2 root 10. 2 root 10. So now 5 plus 2 it is 7 plus 2 root 10 will come as it is. 2 root 10. This is our answer of this question. Now same property is getting applied over here also. So we can put root 5 square minus root 2 square, which is 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. So our answer is 3. Yes. So these all are done. Now question number 3. Question number 3, there is no need to write on board. I'll just explain you. Recall, pi is defined as the ratio of the circumference, say C, like circumference is denoted as C, of a circle to its diameter. Diameter is denoted as D. That is pi equal to C upon D, circumference upon diameter. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you resolve this contradiction? So our answer will be no. This cannot be. This contradiction cannot be resolved. Why? Because firstly, we don't know that if C and D are irrational or rational. Like if their particular value, let's say 3 and 4. So we know. But it can also be an irrational number like root 3, root 2, so we don't know. And also if we denote any number on a number line, so we always get an approximate value, and an approximate value can not define any variable. Okay, because if you say it is correct, so it cannot be, because always there are difference of 1 nanometer, or it can be smallest unit difference also. Now question 4, can you represent root 9.3 on number line? Root 9.3 on number line. So firstly, take a line. I am doing it without a scale. So let's say this is A and this is B. This line is 9.3 centimeter. I'll just increase it 1 centimeter. Now this is C. 1 centimeter it is increased. Now I'll take any point from here, like I've taken it this much big. So let's say compass meets here. From it I'll make a this I made. So firstly let's take a cross from here and one from here. Then I'll take a line, and if it is meeting here, so from here I will make this whole circle, but it won't be till B. I will be doing this from C. See, I made it. Now this is was point B. So I'll make 90 degree over here. How do we make 90 degree? Like open compass, take this much, this, and from here this, from here this, and join them. So firstly we'll measure this. I've measured this, and this much I'll open. So this point on the number line will be root 9.3. This is 9.3 centimeter long. This is 1 centimeter. So this will be root 9.3 on the number line. I've told you how to represent. Or if you are unable to understand like this, so I have made a video on it, and you can check out the video on my YouTube channel. Okay. So now let's see. Our next question is question number 5. Question number 5, rationalize the denominators. I've told all of you how to rationalize. 1 by root 7. How do you rationalize it? 1 by root 7? 1 by root 7 minus root 6. 1 upon root 7. 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. Okay, these two questions I have taken first. So, to do rationalization, you will multiply it by the same number on both the sides. Now it will be root 7 upon 7. Root 7 into root 7, it will be 7. So this will be our last answer. And this one, how will you do? There are two constants, two irrational numbers. So what you will do? Just change the sign. Root 7 plus root 6 upon root 7 plus root 6. Yes. So it will be root 7 plus root 6 upon 7 minus 6. Why? Because this multiplied this can be written as root 7 square minus root 6 square. Let me write. Root 7 square minus root 6 square. It will be root 7 plus root 6 upon 7 minus 6, which will be 1, and every number has its denominator as 1. So our answer will be root 7 plus root 6. Not only with this one, but if you get any number with this one, like in this one form, with any consonants that are 2 and are upon 1, so what can you do for the short trick? You can just write it as change the sign and make it numerator. Okay, like replace them and change the sign. Let's erase it. 1 upon root 5 plus root 2. So what will we do? We'll just multiply it. Root 5 minus root 2. Root 5 minus root 2. Like in previous question, the difference between these two numbers, if you remove the roots, like say the roots are invisible, so 5 plus 2, 5 minus 2 is 3, which is not equal to 1. So if you exchange the denominator, so above ones there will be uh, so below there will be 3, and there will be like no need to just write 1 below. Firstly divide minus 2 of them, and the answer will be 3, and above side there will be this sign changed. Just write it. Root 5 minus root 2 upon 5 minus 2, which will be root 5 minus root 2 upon 3. Yes. Last 1 upon root 7 minus root 2. So there's a trick. Now I solve it by a trick. Root 7 plus root 2. Like I've changed the sign, and below I'll write 7 minus 2. This will be our answer. Friends, in next video, I'll continue with my exercises and in the series. So, bye bye and see you all in the next class.